Hey guys, so for our first video on this new channel Tea Coffee Whiskey Talks, we are going to be reviewing a new coffee which I got my hands on recently. So this is called Colombian Brew, and I've got currently the vanilla flavored variant over here. So so let's start by seeing how this coffee smells. Okay, so straight off you get the really pleasant fragrance of vanilla, and it's not the really cheap kind of vanilla which you get in bakery cake, but more like the decadent vanilla bean kind of rich aroma which I'm getting out of this. And you're also, of course, picking up really pleasant notes of Arabica coffee. So it's not bitter, not very overpowering, and you also get some undernotes of like a nutty smell. So I think that seems to go pretty well with how generally a good filter coffee of an Arabica variant should feel like. Let's put this for brewing, and then let's talk after that. Need to give it a good tap just to set it. So let's try brewing about 1.5 servings, so that we can try it both as an espresso, as well as try how this vanilla coffee can go as a cappuccino as well, since typically vanilla flavored coffees are really good to make cappuccinos with. Okay. So let's set that up. Well, so while we are waiting for the coffee to brew, let's take a better look at our pack. So what we see here is that it says it's 100% Arabica. So that's a good sign. It says it's a Colombian coffee, but it doesn't really give you the source of the coffee, not at the back of the pack as well. So, but I'm assuming definitely that means it should be coming from multiple sources. Can't be all Colombia coffee for sure, else it won't be at this price range, which is the listed price is 135 rupees, but you can get it for a little cheaper if you get it online on Amazon or any other e-commerce website, I think. I got this on a deal, so it was about 90 to 100 bucks, which is for 100 grams, so that's not a bad deal at all. So it says here, I don't know if you guys can see that this coffee was inspired by Francisco Romero, who was interestingly the guy who started coffee cultivation in Colombia by giving it as an activity to feel remorseful for people who had sinned in his village. So he was a father, I believe, and he asked people to plant coffee trees as penance, as atonement for their sins. So that's quite interesting. All right, so I can already see the coffee starting to drip down now, and there is a really rich barista-like aroma which is already in the air. So that's a good sign. This coffee seems to be brewing well, and seems to be really no sharp acidic kind of smell which you get from cheaper coffees. So yeah. So I also understood online that Colombian Brew is an Indian-based brand, and they have quite a few variants of coffee. So maybe we'll try them out going forward, and hopefully we get to try some similar coffees in the same price range. Just try and compare as to which one seems to be working best especially now that we all are at home and have really got to get used to working from home now. Alright, so we're almost there. Coffee, let me shut this down. Right, so let's first try the coffee as in its purest form so that we'll get an idea. Alright, so this is how the coffee looks after brewing. As you can see, it's almost amber color in this light, and it seems to have a very sweet fragrance on it, which is always a good sign when it comes to brewed coffee, especially in the Arabica variants. So you'll possibly get a little sharper notes with Robusta, which is pretty much a level stronger. But okay, let's see. Cheers. This coffee is really, really good on its own. As with the dry coffee smell, you get you start picking up a hint of caramel as an under flavor, along with the delicious taste of Arabica and vanilla as well. So it really feels like a pretty passable version of getting a proper barista coffee. So, alright, so that was really good. So now let's just see how this thing goes with if we try to make a cappuccino. So here we have some milk, and let's see. First, let's try to froth this milk. Alright guys, so here we have our 1 part milk, 1 part steam foam. So let's add the coffee to it and see how it goes. That's like a proper cappuccino. You can see, let's see if I can get you guys a better look. Alright, so that's how the coffee looks, and it tastes as good as it promises to be. Hey guys, so this was our first video, and hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be hopefully back soon with a review of another coffee. Till then, cheers.